We chose the route of crowdfunding because in putting together some of the earlier works for this album, we all had spoke amongst each other, meaning us as De La and some of the musicians, and we all as individuals knew A&R people at different labels. And we was like, yeah, because this could be a great record to just let different A&R people hear and see if they would be interested. And pretty much every individual who knew whoever came back to the table and was like, yeah, this person, just off it being us, De La Soul, they want to hear whatever we have. But as the music in those early sessions were being put together, and for us to feel that they were coming out so magical, yet we could see that they were coming out in terms of arrangement very unconventional. Like a song with no chorus, or a song where here it is, this is De La Soul's record, and De La Soul is not even heard on the record until maybe a minute towards the end of the record.
A 7-minute song.
Yeah, a 7-minute song. We was like, you know what? If we bring this to a label, they may be very into it at first, but their record company mind will turn on and ask for choruses and this, that, and the third, or changing up and arranging it differently. So that's when, we took crowdfunding more serious. Always came up here and there about it when we were still just doing conventional sample De La Soul albums. And just, in between Grind Date and this point, we have heard about, ways of putting out material. So we took it seriously. We really started looking into it and asking around, and a few of the musicians who worked on the album with us, they had friends that had successful Kickstarter or campaigns, bounced off ideas and listened to what they had to say. And, in our investigation, we realized that even there were fans of ours who were familiar with the platform. So it helped us to feel like, well, this is a right thing to do. We want to make sure people didn't get or perceive that we're begging or trying to take money, and once we kind of got past that and figured out how to present the campaign, it was just on from there.
The features on the record just felt good. I think our first artist that we confirmed was David Byrne, and he kind of set the bar. He kind of made us feel like, well, if we can get David Byrne of Talking Heads, then we should shoot for whomever. I think we felt like people got the concept, and I think people bought into doing it to collaborate, like real artists, like put something cool together.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like the music that we had just sold itself. It made people feel like, yeah, this is really cool. So let's shoot high. And as well as, some of these songs calling for that sound, that voice, that person, that attitude, that style, When we heard songs like, Lord Intended, we wanted like a superstar rock and roll, God to be on there, and Justin Hawkins fit the bill perfectly. When we heard the sensitivity and the how beautiful a song like Drawn turned out, the voice of Yukimi of Little Dragon and thinking about how those guys can add to it musically just was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were songs that we reached out to people that just didn't work. We have a song called Unfold that's like a country western tune, and we wanted Willie Nelson on that really bad. We pursued him over and over again after we got the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth no. But he was unavailable to do it. But, we allowed songs to tell us who should be on it.
Mm-hmm.
The vibe, the feeling, the mood of each song kind of spoke to us. And some of them just didn't say anything at all, so it's not every track that has somebody out there. But for the tracks that do, it was the music calling for it.